I'm not gonna lie, these numbers are, some of them are better than I see from tour players. Only leaves, this is control, yeah?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is.
I think we found
We found the problem.
I think we found the problem.
So Fred's giving me a putting lesson because my putting is inconsistent as fuck. So here we are, and I got a couple gadgets set up to really find out what the problem might be.
Yeah, so we're gonna start by just up here, just hitting a couple of 7-footers, just regular straight putts.
Okay.
And we got a capital sensor there, which is that putting sensor that's gonna give us the data of the stroke.
Cool.
So we're gonna see exactly what's going on.
Guys, this mirror setup, by the way, Fred and Hannah's new short, or not new, but their company Short Game Gains. So if you really want to improve your putting, I mean, this is a cheat code. You seriously, I don't know what you're doing if you don't have this.
Get your couple. Get your couple.
Get a couple. Get one for you and maybe your girlfriend.
Yeah. Don't buy it to your friends. They will beat you on the golf course. So
That's
maybe to your dad. How do you like your putting so far? It's all right, no?
2 for 2. I mean,
No, but I meant like lately you've been putting pretty good, haven't you?
oh, honestly, there's like always a couple of days where nothing goes in. It's just like I always miss the left. I always pull it.
Okay.
But then I kind of, what I do, literally, I just set up and I kind of like feel like I just square my shoulders off before I hit. And then usually that kind of does the trick, but sometimes it really doesn't. Like, see, that was a left miss.
How do you feel the strike is on the putter? Do you feel like you're hitting it out of the center?
I think I hit it a little bit on the toe. Like, that's how I'll miss it on the toe.
Yeah, let's hit a couple more. We're shooting a video here.
I need you to do this first.
Oh, okay, sunscreen. Nick doesn't believe in sunscreen, but I do.
We're in the presence of greatness.
Yeah, that just came.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me.
Nice. What? Hey. Let's have a look at these strokes. You're doing a ton of stuff really well. Let's gonna look at the list here. If you look at the first table of data here, you can see that the face, shaft, and lie, and the swing path is pretty good. Okay, you definitely swing a touch to the left.
Okay.
Yeah. But you do control the face really well, which is the key in putting. So, but all this looks really good. You definitely, these numbers are a little colored, which is not really what I.
Not good.
They should, no, but actually it's not bad because the PG Tour average, the attack angle that you see on tour is between 2 to 4 degrees up.
Okay.
So they shouldn't really be red. So like all the ones that are in 2 is pretty good.
So they hit up on the putter a little bit?
They hit up on the ball, yeah.
Okay.
How the ball launches is key in putting, right? Because if you hit too much down on the ball will get buried into the ground and bounce out of it and start bouncing. Or if you hit too much up on it, the ball will launch too high and start bouncing. So there is this little sweet spot where as long as you present the right amount of loft, what you see from good players is that they hit about 2 to 4 degrees up on it, maybe 1 or 2 degrees of loft.
Yeah.
So if you hit 4 degrees up on it with 5 degrees of loft, you will be hitting it like a wedge. That's not good.
Right.
But I looked at your putter, and you can see in the shaft data here that you're returning it pretty solid from where you start. Okay. And you don't lean the shaft back at setup. So I think the roll is pretty good. You do definitely hit every part off the toe. You can see here. Look at this list here.
Oh my god.
But it's not that much. Some of them are getting a little bit
Literally
little bit
all
too
of them
much.
say toe.
Every single one hits toe. And the acceleration, what we see from really good putter is more of an even acceleration. You don't see any burst in the stroke. It's really good as well.
Cool.
So you're doing a ton of great stuff. We need to improve the strike slightly. We can definitely look at the path slightly. But I think the next step will be kind of how to see how well you aim.
Okay.
And then we take it from there. But this is really good, Nick. This is obviously we can improve the strike a little bit, but the overall data here is what you see from really good players. So you're not that far off. Yeah, that's good.
See that?
Yeah. All right, so now we're gonna do this. We're gonna go into what's called the target function, and we have already calibrated a straight target here that goes straight to the hole. So all you have to do is just place the putter back there.
Back here.
Back so it lays flush on that.
Yep.
Okay, and now we're gonna go up. You just go up there and hit that putt. And we're gonna see exactly where you aimed and where you returned the putter at impact. Beautiful there. You see another one? Look at my guy.
Bang.
Very good. There you go, my guy.
Bang.
All right, let's see if you can aim. We can do the screenshots here just to see.
Perfect.
So this is really good. Still here, your aim is just slightly right, and then you have a low tendency of shot in the face, which I hope you do if you tend to aim right.
Yeah.
But it's all less, pretty much. There's one that's over a degree. Everything is less than 1 degree, which is actually, I'm not gonna lie, these numbers are, some of them are better than I see from tour players.
Really?
No doubt. Like, you're extremely neutral. All the numbers in the capto is in the green. Your aim on a straight putt is fantastic. So, you know, when I see stuff like this, the first thing I do is that we're definitely gonna improve the setup slightly to get rid of some toe hits, and then it's just green reading and disc control.
Okay.
Because your ability to start the putt straight is really, I mean, you haven't missed a putt, even from 7 feet, which is like PGA Tour average is 60% from there, or
right.
50, like 50, you know. So it's really, this is really good. So let's just look at some stuff that can improve your strike on the putter head, and then we can look at potentially some green reading and see where we are there.
Okay.
Because I really believe, this is really good stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got potential,
Sweet.
my guy. Yeah. All right.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah. So one thing that I see in your setup. So if you set up to the ball, sometimes I see the hands creep a little bit too far out, so they're not directly underneath the shoulders.
Okay.
So the issue you will have then is that if your hands are too far out, that putter head is always want to fall in. Towards you. It's just gravity, right?
Right.
So if your hands are too far out, that putter is gonna want to kind of loop into the inside, and you're gonna tend to hit it off the toe if the hands are outside the shoulders.
I see.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So if the hands are more directly underneath the shoulders, that effect would be way less. So it's way easier to return the putter head in the center.
Because honestly, I look at some videos. My camera's usually behind me, right?
Yeah.
I do notice that, like, I'll bring it back and I'll kind of dip like that.
Yeah.
Just like you said. Yeah.
So I think a lot of that is from setup, and you mentioned that sometimes you feel like that you're a little bit, you don't really know where to go, right?
Yeah.
So I think that you're a little bit too kind of proud, a little bit too tall in your
So I
setup.
should go over a little bit.
I think you can just bend a little bit more from the hips, so that the shoulders stick out a little more.
Okay.
And I think then the hands will be more directly underneath the shoulders, and that will get rid of some of that toe strike.
Gotcha.
So set up to the ball, feel just like a little bit more bent. You will have to grip down a little bit more on the putter.
Yeah.
I like that. Now, if you can do a straight line here, the hands are more directly underneath
So
the
right
shoulders.
here, it's directly over? Because it feels like my shoulders are way over my hands.
No. So that's
Yeah.
good. You'll see in the edit in the camera. I'll take
Nice.
a photo here just so you can see.
Okay.
You can see here.
Oh, not even close.
Not even close, right?
Oh my
It's
God.
almost out though.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah.
was
So
gonna say
this is huge. So like,
I was too far up.
yeah.
Okay.
Another thing that's important that could probably explain why you feel like you're not putting great, even though you have great numbers, is that you might not really use the eyes or see the line the correct way because your head is very tall.
Right.
So if you look at really good putters, their heads are more level, which makes it easier for them to track the eye straight down the line. So effectively, like, you're looking almost a little bit too much down
Yeah.
at it.
Gotcha.
Like, your eyes are up here and the line is very far down. So if you can use to relax the neck a little bit in the setup as well. So
Yeah.
do the same, bend a little bit more over.
Okay, gotcha. Should probably
There you go.
cut my putter
and then
a
you just
little
like relax. There. So it's a little bit more flat. You see now when you turn the head, instead of having the head turn like this,
bit.
you
It's
can
turning.
track the straight line with the head.
Oh,
Nice.
okay.
Okay, give that a try from that setup. That's much better. Okay. Where do you feel you hit it off the face? Was it all right?
That felt more centered for
Okay,
sure.
felt more center. See what the captor says. It's all right. See the couple. Really good. Slightly off the toe, but better.
Okay.
Let's look at the setup. I'm gonna use a couple of mirrors here. But when you look down here, you have obviously a mirror for your eyes and head,
Oh, and then I
then
see
you have
the
the mirror
shoulders.
for the shoulders. Okay. So we want to make sure, like, when you say you don't really know where you are at the setup, this will tell
This
you
will tell
exactly
you.
where you are, right?
So like, naturally I'm open.
There. Perfect.
Now I'm perfectly square.
Yeah. Very good. Okay, so that's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
One thing that could also cause slightly toe hits is definitely that your swing path a little bit is too much out to in.
Out to
So
in.
I think if we can get it to track a little straighter, that you're
Okay.
gonna get rid of a lot of those toe strikes.
So I'm going out. You want me to go more?
Exactly. You just go a little bit too much out in.
Okay.
You're still controlling the club face pretty darn good, but I think we can get rid of some of those toe strike by improving the path as well. So
Got it.
put down the putter here. We're gonna mess with you a little bit here. I'm gonna put a couple of tees
Yep.
just to the outside. Perfect. And you're gonna feel now that you just kind of taking that putter head.
Okay.
That's a little bit too nice to you there. I'm not gonna be too mean because you still don't want to hit the toe strike, so I'm going to put one there as well. So feel like the hands are more under the shoulders, you're bending over, good. The eyes are pretty much in the center line, yeah?
Yeah.
See if you can take it in.
Now they're at the center.
There,
Right
good.
here. Yep.
See if you can take the putter in a little bit more. Okay,
Okay.
rock it.
A little hard.
A little hard.
Oh, okay, that felt good.
Very good.
That I felt like it brought it more in.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So a good drill you can do is to take your setup, let the arms hang a little bit more under the shoulders, and that's where you're gonna have to put the hands.
Got it.
So like before we were here, that if you have too tall of a setup, right, the arms are pretty much hanging on your thighs, on your legs pretty much, right?
Right.
So you have to bend over a little bit so you can get the arms
Get
to hang where you want to grip.
space there, right?
Exactly, yeah. Exactly. So you're here. So if you ever think, oh, how much should I be bent over, right? You let the arms hang from the shoulders, you bend down. That's a pretty good spot to
Got
be,
it.
right?
Yeah.
No one would try to grip it here.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay.
So do that. So you just lean the putter head on your leg, or the putter on your leg. Just feel like you hang down. Good. There. There you go. So yeah, I would definitely, like
should
this
probably
is
shorten the
the
putter a little
length
bit.
of this putter is what I'm using.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You already have a little bit of a counterweight weight there. You can grip down on this without a problem.
This
Too
isn't
long.
a weight.
What is that then?
It's a thing for like a magnetic towel. So I could just pick up the towel like that. I'll take it off.
Okay. So do that again. Let the putters rest. I like that. Perfect. Nice. That's kind of where I want you to be.
Okay.
Lovely. And then everything is square there, and now try to just take the putter head in a little bit in the takeaway. So that was still out.
That was
I'm
still
gonna mess
out.
with you here.
Yep.
We're gonna
I
do
felt
this
that.
instead. Yeah. A little taller. So put the putter head back here. You see how you want to hit it so bad?
Yeah.
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 It's all right.
Yeah, close there.
Yeah. These are like minor changes for you. I don't think this is gonna mess up your putting at all. It can just make that strike a little bit more consistent. Nice, very good.
That was better.
fantastic, yeah. Still a touch out. No, that was good. That was in to out 1 degree here in the cap though.
Really?
Yeah, that was pretty good. Nice. That was actually healed. First healed putt.
That one?
Yeah,
Oh.
probably first one in your life. Good, like the grip, like the setup.
No.
You see your initial
Yeah,
like
it
feel,
don't wanna
yeah,
go
yeah.
out, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So,
So I gotta
see what
just
you have to
go
feel
like
there.
that.
Love
Okay.
it. Really good. Like that was
Okay.
that was fantastic. That was actually too much into out almost,
Really?
which is fantastic for you to do in the beginning, right?
Right.
But yeah, so your ability to still control the club face, the face there is still 0.4 degrees
Okay.
open to where you started, which is nothing.
Okay.
It's still in the zeros. Everything is in the zeros. Just, you know, I definitely think that the way you set up will take care of some of that toe strike, and the way you also kind of align your head will make it easier for you to kind of see directly down your target line, which will make it easier for you to pick the right line.
Right, right. Because my eyes weren't over the ball, because I always line up my putt
Yeah.
like with the line. So maybe because of that, I was setting up with the ball slightly on the toe in the first place, because I'm trying to match up the line with that line.
Yeah,
But to my
potentially.
POV, it looks like, you know, because it's going that way versus straight down.
Yeah.
So that's maybe I was,
No, 100%
yeah.
could be. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's put the lines on here, see if that actually kind of like helps your center strike as well. Didn't help. So the setup, the eyes is where it need to be. There you go.
I can barely
really,
see
really
my
good.
left eye.
Yeah,
Okay.
relax the neck.
Right
There, nice. Still good.
I think I kept the face open there.
In to out 0.6 degrees, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, really, really good. Well, I think this is gonna be like the baseline. When I see a good putter like with this good numbers, I think the setup will make it even better, if that's even possible, with how good you're actually aiming and how good your stroke is. I definitely think the setup will help you to swing the putter head from a better spot so you don't get that toe strike, right? And then I think we definitely need to look at some green reading, see where you are,
Okay.
and kind of pinpoint if that could be an issue as well.
That was a little bit out, I think.
That's really good.
That was good.
Really, really good. It was slightly out to in.
So yeah.
You
yeah.
felt it, but only 1 degree.
Okay.
So like, look at this number. I screenshot this so you can show him. 2.9 off the toe is like insignificant. Like that is nothing.
Okay.
It says you loses 2% of energy loss because you hit it off the toe. But when it's green, like I mean, if you look at anything, the acceleration is good. You have a little faster tempo, which is totally fine. Like I see good putters have a little faster tempo. All of these numbers are fantastic.
Love it.
The club face is 0.1, which is ridiculously good. The lie angle doesn't change. You add a little bit of loft, which is totally fine. It's only 0.3. The arc is really good. I mean, everything here is fantastic.
Nice.
It's like this setup is going to help your putting.
I think it's got it. Yeah.
So the combination with using the mirror, using this little gate, so making sure that you hit it more out of the center, in combination with how you now set up to the ball, would be a game changer for sure. Like that's the only thing I would do technique wise,
Right.
because the numbers are already good.
Okay.
So like you do the slight adjustment where we're a little bit more bent over the ball, right? We relax the head a little bit, and then we're making sure with the mirror here that the shoulders are square, that the eyes where we want it to be. And then you spend time doing this. Will be your like go-to station.
Drill. Yeah.
You do this before. The first thing you do when you practice putting, you put the station up, and then you go to distance control and green reading. So let's move to another hole and see how well you can read a green.
Okay.
But how good is that? Like that's ridiculous.
Love that.
Beautiful.
More into out or?
Into out, 1 degree, perfect. Face again, 0.1. You know how good this is, dude?
No.
No, you don't. You don't. Because like, 1 degree is the same. Like 1 degree off is like a blade of grass,
Really?
and you're 0.1 off from return the club face square.
Oh shit.
That's a good yard. Like a little bit here is like this is also to show you that you actually know what you're doing, right?
Cool.
Because sometimes you don't know, right?
Sometimes I feel like I lost everything.
Yeah.
You know, you get in the
we
course
all
and you're just
do.
like, holy shit.
Yeah, but that's what data is good, because if I look at this and you come to me, I can't putt. I look at this and I'll be like, you can't read greens, or you can't. Your speed is off.
Okay.
That's what I see.
Got it.
So here we got a break in putt, and all I want you to do now is read this putt, whatever process you normally go through, and tell me how far outside the hole you want me to put the tee.
Okay.
Oh, you tell me when to stop.
Right there. Oh,
there?
Yeah, there.
So we're gonna do 2 things here. First, we're gonna check your aim to see if you can aim to a spot. We already know that you can aim really, really well on a straight putt. Okay, now we're gonna see if you can aim to an aim spot outside the hole.
Okay.
So all I want you to do now,
You don't want me to line it up, do you?
whatever you normally do, exactly.
normally do.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, so set up to that. Happy?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, stay still. Don't move. Okay, perfect. You can let that go. Okay, and now you can hold this. Hold this box.
Yikes.
And we're gonna see exactly where it's actually aimed. Okay, so you just slightly over aimed.
Okay.
It's not really that bad. You're a little bit off, which is good, because sometimes I see players literally aim like out here.
Really?
Yeah, so your aim is still pretty good. I mean, this is a great way that you can actually use the string and the kit to check your aim regularly, which I think you should. But this is not too far. This might be a degree off.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's fine. But now we're actually gonna check if we're gonna put this back here, and now we're gonna see if this was the correct aim spot.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now we're gonna align this, but I just want you to hit a putt here through the marbles, and we're gonna check if that's the right read. So you gotta hit it with the right speed here.
Say less. I think I could have hit it harder.
You could have hit it harder. I don't know how much, if you want to, but hit it one more. That's about
A foot past?
Yeah, 13 inches maybe.
Well, I didn't hit it harder. I'm just so focused on not hitting these fucking marbles, you know?
I know, like if you go back and look at that video of that stroke in the camera, you're gonna see that little loop again.
Am I?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
So we really need to focus on that initial takeaway where you tend to get the putter head to go a little bit too far out before and then loop it.
Got it.
Okay. So the initial takeaway needs to be a little bit more in. Okay. This is a very common issue. I would say
underread it.
You underread it.
Yeah.
Which the majority, if not every golfer does.
Yeah, okay.
So you didn't underread it by much, but you probably at least underread it by an inch or an inch and a half, maybe 2 inches.
Okay.
So this is also a good way to use practicing actual green reading. I don't know, do you do any of the aim point stuff, feeling slope with your feet?
No.
Okay.
I probably should learn it.
I mean, you could absolutely learn it. That's not, I mean, I really like that stuff. Or you can, on a regular basis, practice like this.
Yeah.
Put down the plate, align it to where you believe. I mean, you don't need to use the string every time. You can just kind of align it back here, right? Okay, I think this is up to there.
Okay.
Then you hit a putt and you're like, I'll underread it again. And eventually, so if we align this one up to, let's align it up to the tee. I moved it like 2 inches higher up.
Yep.
So step over this one and let me know, does that feel like it's way outside, or does it feel okay?
Actually feels okay.
It feels okay?
Yeah.
That's good. You weren't that far off, like we said, like an inch.
Yeah.
Try to hit it there then. Nice. That was a little bit too firm, I would say, because you can miss that.
Right.
Yeah, we don't want a 2.5 footer, right?
We want a 1 footer.
Exactly.
Okay. Oh, that's too
Oh
far.
my gosh, where are you going with this one? It's like 6 feet back.
Jesus Christ. Shut up, Fred. Be quiet.
I think we pinpoint a...
I'm worried about the stroke. Now I gotta just worry about the speed.
Another one, too firm. Okay, Nick. So the green reading was not that far off either. So this only leaves distance control, yeah?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what it is. Yeah. Good observation.
There you go. Perfect. Middle of the hole, right?
Yeah.
So you were only about an inch and a half off of the read, which is really good too. You definitely could practice that.
Yeah.
But I think what we just notice here is that distance control is probably the biggest issue, right?
Yeah.
And even like a lot of players think distance control is only long putts. But if you have the wrong speed here, you're missing a 6 footer or 7 footer.
Yeah. Okay.
So let's do some distance control drills.
Okay.
We're gonna do 9 putts and we're gonna measure how close Nick hits each putt from all the 9 different locations. Okay, so this is how you do the test. You're gonna hit 9 different putts and Nick is gonna get scored where he gets -2 points if he makes the putt. He gets -1 point if it's between 0 to half a meter, so pretty much half a yard. He gets 0 points if he's within outside half a meter but inside 1 meter, and he gets 2 points if it's a putt between 2 to 3 meters, and 3 points if he hits anything outside 3 meters.
Got it.
And the goal is to get as low of a score as possible.
So in the negatives.
In the negatives,
okay.
yeah. Tour average, it's -3 pretty much.
Okay.
So the first putt you're gonna hit is 22 meters.
60 feet? Jesus, okay.
So this is the first putt here. The hole is right up there, 22 meters away.
Is this the longest putt or no?
This is the longest putt.
Okay,
we start
cool.
off strong here with
All right, this should be really interesting.
It's a very good effort.
Sit.
Oh, actually it's not. So unfortunately that's outside 3 feet. So that's 3 points.
Yikes.
Okay. Next one, 12 meters. I think we found something.
found the problem.
I think we found the problem. Oh gosh. Is it outside 3? It's between 2 and 3. That's only -2.
Cool.
Okay. +2, sorry,
I'm at
correctly.
+5 right now?
So you're +5, yeah. You have no feel. All right, you're 5 over.
Love it.
We're going over there.
Oh.
18 meters away.
Got it. It's supposed to break. And stop.
He almost hit it off the green.
Oh God.
Hey, but this is why this drill is great. How is my distance control? You don't really know. You do this drill, it'll tell you straight away.
Yeah, I mean, I'm at +7 now,
Yeah.
I think.
And the thing is, let's see, is it outside 3? 1, 2, it sure is.
Damn it.
Okay, so.
+8, baby.
Yeah, +8. If you do this drill, it's gonna force you to also practice properly longer putts.
Yeah.
Because you know, most players, they just never practice these, right?
Yeah, that's true.
All right, give me a focus here. Read this real good. Get a good feel for it. Sit. Sit.
Ah,
Okay.
that was okay.
That's, compared to the others, definitely.
It's great compared to the others.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
even okay. It's just.
All right, measure that to me. See if it's inside 2. I think so, right? 1. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so
that
inside.
0?
It's no.
Oh,
No, it's not. Yeah, it's 1 point. 1.
shit.
Yeah. So what are we now?
9.
9.
Yeah.
Okay, 9. Go behind and read this real well. I want you to kind of be as locked in as you would be if try to beat me in a YouTube match, right?
Okay.
2 putt to beat Frederick. Hit it close, yeah? There you go. That's the look.
Holy shit. The other putt was downhill. That was not. Oh god, dude. It's not usually this bad.
No, that's all right.
I swear to God.
Okay, so that's outside.
Yeah, I know.
Well, what are we now? 9,
That's-
10, 12. 12 over.
Yeah.
When you practice like this, when it's a performance-based drill,
Yeah.
like it will drag out whatever you got inside of you. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
this is a little bit pressure.
Yeah.
You know, everyone is gonna watch you. You know what I mean? So like this is how you should practice every time.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so now we get the shortest putt, 8 meters.
Good.
Good. Let's see if we can make one. Before you hit this one, I don't want to be that guy, but according to the test here that's been tested with also amateurs, average score for a 10 handicap is +10. Okay? So we're above that right now. Looking at about...
Well, hey, these greens are way faster than I've been putting on.
That's
so.
true. That's absolutely true.
Still leaving them short though.
Do it. Do it. There you go. Just needed
I'm
to
back.
give you a little...
Is that -2?
That is -2, yes.
Okay, we're back to 10. See?
We were 12, right?
We were 12.
Yeah, yeah, good. So you're
Okay.
10 handicap right now.
Bang.
See if we can get you... Ooh, unfortunately we got a 22 now. You were -7.
Shut his mouth. Everything. It's all great before this fucking drill.
Hannah, you said golf, you're supposed to shoot a low score in golf. 22 here.
What are the chances I make this one?
Yeah, you know what I mean? You never know. 5 handicap average plus 6.3, so
Good.
if we can get it down to that, that'd be great.
No, it turned the other way.
It's also about
Fucking terrible. Dude.
me to show. Oh my gosh, Nick. Huh?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, we're up to 13 now. 12.
I still downhill. I think this will
Yeah.
actually get there.
Gotta get it to the hole. Get it to the hole, Nick.
I think I
There
did.
you go. That's
Almost,
good.
okay.
That is a -1. Well done.
One? You
That's
like
one,
that?
yeah. That's the first tap in of the test.
Dude, crazy how it took me 7 holes.
Last putt, 18 meters.
It's got to sit the hell down. Oh my god.
Well, it's still rolling, Nick. What do you say, huh?
Dude.
This is a guy right here with pretty much the perfect putting stroke. Literally the perfect putting stroke, the perfect aim, and easily the worst distance control I've ever seen from anyone. My guy, your distance control is like a 30 handicap.
It's
Like
bad.
my dad would crush you at this.
No way.
Yeah, he would. And he is not very good at putting.
Yikes.
But your technique is good.
Yeah.
So you need to shift focus now.
Yeah.
This is all you have to do. When you get dialed in with the speed, and I can show you a couple more drills,
Yeah.
you're gonna be unbelievable on the greens.
Okay.
No doubt about it.
This is probably why I'm very inconsistent on the greens, because like I'll have days where I make everything,
Yeah.
and then I have days where I don't know what I'm doing, like
Yeah.
like right now.
Yeah. Before here, you were knowing exactly what you were doing when
Yeah.
you made every 7-footer we looked at.
Yeah.
I think you might be so good at the short putts because you're left with these putts all day, so you have a lot of practice. So we finished half the test. We're not going to do 18 holes. No one needs to see
I don't
this.
think we have.
Yeah. For everyone out there, give it a go, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, focus on speed. It's really important.